to bring you guys a message. This message is general. It may or may not resonate with everyone watching, but I hope this message brings you clarity. I hope it brings you confirmation to whatever this situation is going to be about, because this is about whatever comes out. So with that being said, let's see. Clear and concise messages for the collective. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. What does the collective need to know? Please be aware of any fake pages. I never reach out to anyone for any reason. Any evil eye, dark magic, spell work that's sent to harm me or my collective or our loved ones, may it be returned to sender. Ashe and amen. I got Archangel Gabriel. Yin Yang is here. A man holding a coin. And adjacent possibilities. We got Archangel Gabriel and a storm warning. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel deals with the solar plex. Excuse me. I don't know why I always say that. Sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is located where your reproductive organs are. And the mantra is, I want. Somebody here could be 36. So the mantra is, I want. So this is about passion, desire, the things that you dream of having. This is about manifestation. This is about your willpower and resiliency. So Archangel Gabriel is here. I don't know if somebody's sacral chakra is blocked. I have Yin Yang, which talks about balance. Balance between your ego, your instincts, masculine and feminine energy. A man holding a coin is here. Somebody here could be a life path 22. So that means that you're a master builder. You're here to help build others. You could be a coach, a teacher, a mentor. Somebody here could be 43. And I got adjacent possibilities. Adjacent possibilities is here. So let's see. I'm also seeing the number 39 and the number 10. Those numbers could be significant. They don't have to be. All right, fam. Bottom of the deck, we got anxiety. Peace, Antoinette. All right, let's see. Clear and concise message. I just saw the Emperor in the reverse. I saw the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Jeez. All right, so why is Archangel Gabriel here? We got the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. So I could be talking to a feminine energy. You could be a man in this energy as well. This is about you taking action. I got the Ace of Pentacles. So you're taking some sort of action here. You could be somebody that's very creative. This could also represent somebody who is pregnant. Or if you're not pregnant, you could be full of creative ideas. You're getting ready to give birth to something new. The King of Cups is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody here wants to bring you an offer. There's something about an offer. The King of Cups looks like this is who is bringing this offer. This person loves you. Doesn't have to be a water sign. It could be any sign. But I just get that you're showing up here as the Empress. So you got somebody here who wants to bring you some sort of offer. They want you, collective. What's this yin yang energy? Walking away? This could be somebody that you walked away from, or this person's walking away from something. What else? Oh, gosh, I just saw this. The Emperor in the reverse. Aries energy could be significant. I don't like that. So I got the Empress and the Emperor, but I don't like the fact that the Emperor is in the reverse, because this shows how somebody here could be controlling, abusive with their power. This could be somebody that you walked away from. What else? The Page of Pentacles. This person could have been doing dark magic. There's something about this person. They're projecting negative energy towards you. This is somebody who is, I don't know why I'm getting like this person scattered or unfocused. They're not focused on what they need to be focused on. They focus on you. What's this man holding a coin? 7 of Wands in the reverse. 4 of Cups. and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody here could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Anyway, I don't know. This person wants you to let your guard down. The Four of Cups is giving like you're fed up with this person. Or you're fed up with giving to them. This is somebody that you already knew, collective. This is somebody from your past. This is not going to resonate with everyone watching, but for whoever this is resonating with, you got somebody from your past that wants you to come back. They want you to drop your guard. I don't know if you, it looks like you walked away from this person, but I see why. Because this person was being a tyrant. This person was being controlling. Aries energy, the Emperor in the reverse. They were creating unnecessary, maybe this person was making you unfocused, but they were creating some sort of like distraction. They wanted you to be distracted. They wanted you to be unbalanced. Anyway, I feel like this person is coming towards you. They want to offer you something. Or this person, they want your attention. I feel like this is somebody that you got fed up with because, I don't know, they took a long time to give you what you deserve. They dragged their feet. There's something about stagnant energy, procrastination. What's this adjacent possibilities? This person may think that you got other opportunities. I got the High Priestess coming out, Pisces energy. Libra energy is here with Justice. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Whoever this person is, well, whoever you are, collective, I feel like you're no longer a victim. You're no longer somebody who is making yourself available for this person to abuse. Because the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. So at one point or another, this person, they treated you unfair and then they wanted you to stay stuck. Or they never wanted you to recover. Anyway, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, first of all, you're showing up here as the Empress. So you're somebody that is this person's divine match. I don't know if this person wants you because they can't have you or what the case may be. You know, you're the one that stands out to this person. But I feel like you're also very intuitive. I got the High Priestess energy here. There's something about your intuition. I feel like you discovered this person's true intentions, or there's just something about you being very very wise. You could have told this person certain things. They didn't believe you. They probably thought you was a bit crazy. You probably told this person that you was going to eventually leave them. I don't know. But I feel like whoever you are, your intuition is sharpening. And I see justice being served. So you could be telling me that you stood up for yourself. You stood up against this energy, the way this person was treating you. Because with the Emperor in the reverse, even though they show up as a divine counterpart or as a match, I feel like this person was operating in their lower self. And therefore, this person was, you know, leading with like darker energies. This person was abusive. They were controlling, arrogant, egotistical. So this is what led to these 10 swords in your back. They betrayed you more than once. Okay, so what is Archangel Gabriel here? Archangel Gabriel helps you with your throat chakra energy. So you could be telling me that at one point in time, you could have been blocked, you know, or your throat chakra could have been blocked to the point where you didn't have a voice, or, you know, whatever you said, you weren't heard. I feel like you're finding your voice. That's also what I'm seeing here with this justice energy. It just seems like somebody here, you're standing up for yourself. You're breaking some sort of cycle. We got the moon, Pisces energy again. What else? Page of Wands. Something is being revealed to you. This could also talk about secrets. Page of Wands, it appears as though this person, they want to take advantage of an opportunity to settle down. I get the Ten of Pentacles as them wanting to settle down with you. I don't know if this person is coming out saying this with this throat chakra energy. This person could be telling you that they want another chance with you. But with the Page of Wands, I feel like this person, I don't know if they're younger than you or if this person is just unreliable. There's something about their energy. It's a page. They're not showing up as the Emperor. They're showing up as a page. So I don't know if this is going to be good enough to convince you to come back to them. This person could be trying to come up with a strategy or a plan. They really are watching you. They really, I don't know if this is borderline obsessive, but this person, they want this opportunity with you. So what else about this Page of Wands? The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Maybe this person sees you as competition, collective. What else for this Page of Wands? I don't like this energy because it just seems, it seems a bit immature or unreliable. Yeah, Judgment in reverse is here. Scorpio, Sagittarian energy. Maybe this person's coming in here to try to convince you that you made the wrong choice, or you they're trying to convince you that they're not who you think they are. They're trying to convince you that the way you're seeing them is not right, but you're showing up as the High Priestess. Whatever this is, collective, I feel like what you don't see is how this person is trying to come up with a plan. They're coming up with some sort of plan, or this person's watching you. As the Queen of Wands in the reverse, I just feel like this person sees you as some sort of competition. This person wants you to doubt yourself. They don't want you to be confident about who you are. What else with this Page of Wands? The Two of Cups. I don't know if this person generally likes you. I don't know. I just get the impression that this person is, they got some ulterior motives as to why they're coming towards you. It could be because this person wants what they can't have. Hey, Lorianne. There's something about self-doubt. This person could be upset with you, collective. They could be upset with you because you're presenting yourself as a challenge to them. They feel like you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but they feel like you're bitter. They feel like you could be bitter, or you're walking away from them as some sort of like get back or revenge. And you could be rejecting this person. You're rejecting this person's advances. So I feel like they're coming towards you, but you're rejecting them because you and this person are not getting along. You and this person don't see eye to eye. You and this person are not on the same page. Why is this storm warning coming up? Because I feel like that's the purpose for this reading. What is this storm warning? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. We are in Taurus season. By the way, happy birthday, Taurus. We got the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. First of all, I feel like you are teaching this person a lesson. As the Hierophant, this is very spiritual. There's something about you teaching this person how you want to be treated. Three of Pentacles. And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, I just see this person reluctant to take any action, or reluctant to say something to you. Maybe the way that you're showing up here as standing in your truth is backing this person down. What is this Three of Pentacles? There's just something about, yeah, the Page of Cups. So luck and favor is on your side. This person wants you to forgive them. This person could be manifesting you, collective. They want you to forgive them. But it's weird because I feel like they're not taking any action. Why is the Knight of Swords here? The Queen of Cups. I almost feel like the Queen of Cups wants to come out in the reverse. So the King of Cups is here. This shows that, you know, this person loves you. I feel like you feel indifferent about them, though. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse, first of all, I feel like you're busy taking care of yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You're focusing on yourself. I feel like whatever this person has, I feel like you don't necessarily want it from them because it's coming in the form of a page. You don't have any desire for this person's offer or love. The Knight of Cups, I don't know. This person could be coming in here to offer you love, but I feel like as the Queen of Cups in reverse, you don't want it. What else for the Knight of Cups? I feel like you don't want it, collector. Two of Swords. You feel like this person hasn't changed. And this is one of the reasons why you're no longer dealing with them. You're no longer confused about who they are. The Tower in reverse. Scorpio, Aries energy. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're rejecting this person. That could be the reason why they're not coming towards you and saying something, is because they fear rejection too. So I don't get it. It's like this person, they want you back, but then they're not taking any action. They see you as somebody that's very confident, standing in your truth. You could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You don't have to be. But there's something about you standing up for yourself. I just feel like this person is intimidated by you. And I feel like this person wants what they can't have. Yeah, I just feel like this person thinks that you don't want them. And I feel like that's the case. You don't. Or you don't want anything from them. You've been through this cycle with this person. This person has treated you like you were an option or you were nobody. They abused you. They like to be in control of you. This person could be draining you of your energy or your essence. Like I don't know, they have a very egotistical personality. They like to be in control. They play mind games. I just see them, I don't know, they want to stay connected to you, but then at the same time, they're afraid to take any action. What is going on here? This person could be sending you messages through other people, or I don't know, they're trying to get your attention in other ways because they're afraid to actually approach you, but they still trying to let you know that they want another opportunity with you. So I don't know, could they be reaching out to your family members, your friends, mutual friends, or they're doing something to try to get your attention without actually, you know, physically reaching out. Because I feel like there's fear here. There's intimidation. Very concise message. What does the collective need to know? This is weird. This is weird. I don't think this person likes the fact that you reject them, but then at the same time, they want to have something with you. It feels like, you know, they want what they can't have. Never-ending story is here. This person is going through mentally. And I feel like this person feels that they're running out of time. Yeah, they feel like there's unfinished business. I got an unfinished symphony here. For some reason, this person knows that you are loyal and devoted, you know, when you're in a relationship, when you love someone, but they wanted to control you. And when you walked away from this person, I just feel like they didn't know how to handle that, or they didn't know how to let you go. This person could be waiting for a sign from you, collective. Or they're watching you to see if anything has changed. They want to see if you're in a new relationship, or what are you doing with your time? Because I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles as invested time. What are you working on, or what do you focus on? This person wants to know. One of their biggest fears is you not wanting them anymore, is you never coming back. Let's see. Clear and concise message. Fear of failure. Attempting to avoid failure is making you miss out on the opportunity. So they could be feeling like they're missing out on you because of their fears to approach you. But it's like they're still trying to keep a connection here. This is what they want. They want to get back with you, but they're too afraid to approach you. What is this person doing? What's going on here? Because I see them struggling. There's some sort of cycle that this person struggles with. It says never-ending story. Somebody here could be 37. I keep seeing the number 10. Bad decisions. So this person is struggling with bad decisions that they made. This is somebody who has ignored their intuition in the past, and now they're suffering the effects of that. Yeah, this is this Emperor in the reverse energy. I feel like this person can't let you go, collective. You were the best thing they ever had. Now I'm hearing Beyonce. Best thing I never had. Is that how the song go? Best thing I never had, or best thing I ever had? No, best thing I never had. Yeah, this person feels like they made some poor decisions. What else? They keep thinking about that, or this is what's keeping them from coming towards you. I got fear of success. Concern with achieving success will come at the cost of something else valued. It feels like this person's holding themselves back because they fear you're going to reject them. And I feel like that's probably a likely situation. Yeah, because I'm seeing the Tower in the reverse as fear. And I'm seeing you standing strong, standing tall in your power, ready to speak your truth, ready to stand up for yourself as this Queen of Swords. So this person is afraid to approach you. Interesting. So we go from somebody here who is the Emperor in the reverse, somebody here who is like a dictator, or somebody here who's full of ego, to somebody who is afraid to even approach you. I feel like you intimidate them. You really intimidate them. They don't know how to handle that, collective. Unrealistic expectations. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of given that, especially when I'm looking at this Three of Wands. Because I feel like this person, either they're manifesting you, they're praying for you, they're watching to see if there's a sign that they could bump into you, run into you. I don't know. It's like this person, they're so hopeful that things will change. This person could be waiting on you. But unrealistic expectation. It says some of your expectations may not be grounded in reality. Yeah, it's what it's given. So, somebody here is really going through. This feels like a lot of mental confusion. They're not really sure how to handle this. They're afraid of taking risks. Let me get one more. Self-exaltation. It says elevating self-importance is manifesting in prideful attitudes towards others. Spirit is wanting this person to practice humility. Humility reminds you that success doesn't all come from what you have, but what you offer to others. Yeah, so go back. Because I feel like this person was showing up as the man holding a coin, meaning this person is more concerned about material things, you know, their value, their money. This could be somebody who is very superficial, you know, or very attractive, or this could be somebody here, they usually get whatever it is that, or whoever it is that they want. Nobody hardly ever turns them down. So, self-exaltation. This is somebody who is very prideful. This could be another reason why they're so focused on you, collective, because they feel like they can't have what they want. You represent that. And this person really, you're making this person feel defeated. Not that you're doing this on purpose, but just so you know, because they can't have you. And if they approach you, they're going to have to come with some real energy. Like, I feel like you're going to require that this person be genuine, be honest, put in effort, not just gaslight you or make false promises. You are requiring that this person show up for you in their truest, authentic energy, because that's how you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. There's something about you too. You see this person in this prideful energy. You recognize them wearing a mask or pretending to be someone that they're not. And I feel like you're not tolerating it. There's something about you, you changed your focus. You changed your focus. I feel like you're focusing on yourself. As the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it was time for you to nurture and love yourself. And I feel like that's what you're focused on. So I don't know if that's irritating this person, because you are now focusing on yourself. I feel like this person doesn't know what you're focusing on, and that's what's irritating them. Yeah, as soon as I pick up the deck, there's something about timing. It says, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. This person has a lot of fears, mistakes. It says, I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, I feel like this person made some poor choices, some bad decisions when it came to you. But ultimately, as you showing up as the Empress, you are this person's perfect match. Like, there's nobody like you. So I just feel like this person really could be kicking themselves, because they're recognizing that no matter who they deal with, they're always comparing other people to you. There's nobody like you. And I feel like this is what's got this person so fixated. What are some other issues? I just saw soul contract. Yeah, the Emperor and the Empress is here. And this person feels like there's unfinished business. We just saw that. We just saw that with Unfinished Symphony. So they feel like this ain't over, collective. I definitely feel like you teaching this person some lessons. And I don't mean that like, you know, you're better than this person or whatever. I don't feel like that's your energy. That's not your attitude. But I feel like you are a teacher. I don't know, it's something about your light. It's something about the way you carry yourself. You teach. You shine light. You enlighten others. This person's broken. It says, I feel shattered about this situation. What else? This was not what this person expected. This is not what this person expected. Hey, Carter, K Carter TV. How you doing, love? Yeah, you and this person don't even share the same values. This person could have gossiped about you when you walked away from them. They could have tried to tear you down or defame your character when you tried to move on from them. Or you told this person you needed space. That's what I was seeing with the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's something about you telling this person. Sorry, guys. My daughter's coming in the house. But I feel like you tried to tell this person. Yeah. You told them that you needed space. And that's exactly what you did. And I feel like it It definitely irritated this person, and they could have talked about you. They could have talked about you. They gossiped about you. But I mean, bottom line is you and them don't share the same values. You're not about trying to control someone or trying to tear someone down. You're not about being in competition with the person that you love. There's nothing arrogant or egotistical about you. If anything, this person is representing a lower vibration where you're representing a higher vibration. It's like you two are repelling each other. Or in the past, you repelled each other. And I feel like ultimately that's why you walked away. So, but I don't know. When you walked away, you triggered this person's ego. You triggered them. Let me get one more. But I feel like you didn't do that on purpose. There's something about you focusing on your destiny. Okay, it says, I'm struggling to find the right path. Maybe this is this person trying to figure it out. They feel like it's a missed opportunity too. So they feel like they're running out of time. They're fearful to approach you because you appear to be very strong. You're standing in your power. And it's like this person feels like it's a missed opportunity. They don't know what to do. I got indecisive. This is somebody here that ran away when things got tough, when things got hard. Like, say, for instance, you know, when y'all were experiencing difficulties in the relationship, instead of this person standing firm and compromising or figuring things out with you, they instead walked away, turned their back, or ran away from you. Those are some of the characteristics or dynamics of this relationship. You know, this person could have made you feel unwanted, unworthy. This person could have made you feel rejected. They could have abandoned this relationship when things got hard. You could be triggering this person to think about their actions or think about the relationship as a whole, because there's something about you. You teach. I'm just picking up on an energy here, a person here. You teach. Yeah, you're very confident. Whoever I'm reading for you, somebody is very confident. Now that you're standing up for yourself, and I feel like that's why Archangel Gabriel came out here. Like, Archangel Gabriel helped to reinforce you in your throat chakra, your ability to speak for yourself. Speak towards this, you know, toxicity. And I don't know, it's really reinforced to this person that you ain't the one. You ain't the one, the two, or the three. There's something about your intuition is heightening and your confidence is strengthening. That makes sense. Clear and concise message. All right, let's see. What else does the collective need to know? A lot has been revealed. A lot has been revealed to you, collective. I feel like a lot is being revealed to this person, too. This person is starting to realize a lot about you and what you represent to them. What else? What you truly represent, and that's love. There's something about you and this person. You guys mirror each other. And what I mean by that is, like, when this person looks at you, like, on a spiritual level, you trigger them because you literally reflect back to them their insecurities. Like, I feel like you're a teacher, but you're not doing this purposefully. That's part of this divine contract, this soul contract. Because it literally says, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. But I also feel like this person showed you some things as well. They reflected back to you this need for you to stand up for yourself, for you to have a voice. So the both of you as divine counterparts, you teaching each other. It's just that, I don't know, you were the more receptive of the two. You were more open to be teachable, and you were the one that was strong enough to make a healthy decision. Whereas this person, they just represent the shadow. I don't know why I get that, but like, okay, thank you, Spirit. Go back to yin yang. You are the yin to this person's yang, or yeah. I just feel like you balance each other out. It's weird. It's interesting. Not weird, but it's interesting. Like, there's something about your souls and the way you two come together and the way you two trigger each other. You literally are I don't know how to explain this. You literally are here to balance each other out. God rising. Peace, love. I don't know. Somebody here could be a master builder 22. Like I said, if you're a life path 22, you are here to teach. That is your soul, like your soul purpose. So you are a mentor. You are a teacher. You love to build others. That's not going to be for everybody, but if you are a life path 22, just know that you just have this, innate way of building other people, encouraging people to be the best version of themselves. And I feel like that's what you do. So it's not that you were triggering this person so that they can feel bad about themselves. They can do whatever they want to do with the triggering, but it's for the purpose of helping this person to evolve, to become a better version of themselves, to pull this person to the light, to their higher self, is what I'm getting. Because I feel like somebody here was in darkness. They were lost. This person could be separated from their higher self. They don't really know truly who they are. They don't know how to be. This is somebody that's very powerful. Let me clear some things up real quick about the Emperor. Okay, even though this person is showing up as the Emperor in the reverse, they're behaving in their lower self, but this is somebody that is very powerful. Don't get me wrong, the Emperor is an ultra successful individual. This is somebody who is a natural born leader. This is somebody who has the power to influence and, lead. It's just that this person, for whatever reasons, they make the choice to lead with their lower energies. They subscribe to controlling power. Oh my God, I was listening to that earlier. Money, power, respect. I don't know. I was on this DMX roll this morning. I was listening to a lot of DMX songs. And he did a collaboration with Little Kim, The Locks. Anyway, the song is Money, Power, and Respect. And this person lives by some sort of code of, money, power, respect. But when it comes to you, you challenge all of that. You challenge that value system that this person has. It's very superficial. That makes sense. So it almost attracts this person to you even more. It almost draws them closer to you. Even though they're not physically with you, it's like a light. It's like a moth to a flame. Like, no matter how much this person would love to ignore you, move on and act like you never existed, or it just ain't working like that. I feel like if anything, because you have walked away, because you and this person repelled each other, because you have walked away and you have worked on yourself and you are stepping into your higher self, now you're pulling this person towards you like a magnet. I hope that's making sense. But so this person has the potential to operate in their higher self and be this powerful leader. But I don't know their choices. So yeah, going back to this reflection, I just feel like you and this person, y'all reflect each other. If you know anything about swans, they mate for life. They mate for life. So this could be a past life connection that you've had with this person. You've known each other in past lives. This is what makes this relationship so strong, so magnetic. You instantly have a strong connection, a soul tie to this person. But there's something about you guys being the opposite polarities. when you first come together. I hope that's making sense, fam, because I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like this person is, you know, trash, like they can never be redeemed. That's not the case. I just feel like right now, the behavior that they have, well, right now, this person is going within and they're doing a lot of self-reflection. You triggered them. You triggered them to do, oh gosh, thank you, Spirit. I just heard Dark Night of the Soul. You triggered this person to do their soul work. Maybe this person is not recognizing that or realizing that that's what this is. Because first of all, they can't stop thinking about you. Nobody compares to you. And it does still feel like there's a lot of ego in this person because they want what they can't have. But it's like this person, when you and them got together, your strength, and it was a quiet strength, because I feel like you weren't necessarily standing up for yourself at first, but they saw your strength. I mean, why else would they be attracted to you as the emperor? You were the divine counterpart, the empress. So they saw your strength. And I feel like whoever this person is, they got intimidated by it. They got intimidated by it and they felt like it was something to rule. I hope that's making sense, fam. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody here. You would know this person by virtue of you and them having a strong soul connection. It feels like past life. But now that you're energetically gone, physically gone, spiritually separated, it's forcing this person to look at themselves. It's forcing this person to look at a whole lot of things, not just themselves, but the way that they treated you. They're watching you elevate, glow up. They're watching you become even stronger spiritually, consciously, and confident wise. I mean, they I feel like that's part of what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to, and I don't want to say fixated like it's an obsession, but you're not, just because you're not there doesn't mean that you're necessarily gone. They're supposed to think about you. I don't know if I want to say that it's a karmic thing, like that's their karma, but it kind of is. Ugh. Anyway, I just feel like you're teaching. You're teaching. Thank you, love. Thank you guys for the comments. I'm trying to stay focused and I look at the comments so much because sometimes your love is distracting. But anyway, I just feel like I'm talking to somebody here. You are a teacher. You are a light worker. And this person is too. When they transmute their energy into their higher self, this person is going to be hella powerful. They are a leader. They're supposed to be out here leading the collective. They're supposed to be a living, walking example of strength and power. But they're operating out of their lower self, fam. And so their power is more of a superficial, arrogant, egotistical energy. And it's just not working for this person. And now that they're seeing that it's not working, especially since you have come into their life, it's forcing them to do their dark night of the soul. You say he's a psychic? This person has spiritual gifts just like you do. That's what make you guys, you know, soul counterparts. So thank you guys for bearing with me, because sometimes when I start my reading, I don't know what I'm seeing. It takes me a minute. So thank you guys for your patience. But I feel like that's what I'm seeing here. I mean, first of all, Spirit wanted me to warn you about this person and their intentions to get your attention, because they're still in their lower self. Like, I don't know if this person is plotting to, like, I don't know why I feel like this person wanted to get revenge, or they wanted to hurt you in some way, because they felt like you walked away from them for a reason, to hurt them. Again, it's more that lower vibrational shit. Yeah, look, trick. And this person could be accustomed to playing games and tricks. Because again, they've been operating in this lower energy. But once you awaken, because I feel like you did, you awaken to your true self. And once you started standing in your power, I feel like it was game over. Their tricks could no longer affect you. Their tricks could no longer hypnotize you or manipulate you. Yeah, your instincts. Like I said, your instincts have heightened. I see you protecting yourself. I see you instinctively protecting yourself. That's why you're standing here with this sword. Like, I will cut your ass. I will cut you out of my life. I will act like you don't even exist in the effort to protect myself, in the effort to keep my sanity and my soul at peace, which makes sense to me. Yeah, and this could be a mystery to this person. This person can't figure you out. That's what's making them even more fixated on you. It's drawing them closer energetically to you and who you are. They want to know who you are. They want to know more about you. Because I feel like at first, because they were so superficial, they only saw the surface level of you. They didn't know. They didn't know who you were, collective. Thank you, Lori Ann, for your hard work, love. So let's get some more stillness. I could be talking to an Aquarius or about an Aquarius, so you can have Aquarius in your chart. And this could just represent the age of Aquarius. I don't know. Put it however it resonates. But I feel like there's so much reflection going on here. Look at this. It's a heron. This heron's reflection in the water. There's a lot of reflection going on currently, collective. So they go from reflecting in the relationship to also reflecting about themselves. And this is what Spirit wants. Spirit wants this person to be in classes in session. I just heard classes in session. It's time to learn some things. It's time for the truth to be revealed so this person can elevate. It's all for this person to tap into their higher self and become their highest potential, the best version of them. That's really ultimately what this is about. So you're not doing anything to this person. They feel butthurt. That's all on them. Like, I feel like you are focusing on yourself or whatever it is that, as the Empress, like I said, if you're not pregnant, you're definitely creating something for yourself. You are full of ideas. You know, there's something about you being fertile with creative ideas. So that's what you're focusing on. And if this person thinks it's another relationship, I mean, it could be. You could have another person. But because I feel like this person want to know what you're doing with your time. They want to know what you're doing with your time, collective. You can have it all. As the Empress, as you being in your highest potential, you have already recognized that you can have it all. You can have love, you can have money, you can have your dreams, you can have everything. Once you reach this level of balance, self-acceptance, self-mastery, I feel like there's nothing that you can't have. It's giving unlimited potential. So this person just sees you having this glow up. This person sees you elevating to your higher self. And I feel like it's inspiring them. It's inspiring them low key. They mad, they upset, but they can't deny the fact that this is pretty inspirational. Yeah, look, I saw respectful. They respect that ish about you because it's really powerful. Now that's real power. You know, you don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. You don't have to intimidate other people or control other people. It's natural. The Empress is moving with this natural energy. By you just being yourself, you know, it's like you are naturally embodying this powerful energy. It's very magnetic. It's very attractive. And I feel like you're not only attracting the good things in your life, or you're not only attracting the things that you're manifesting in your life, but you're attracting this person too. So, but that's the soul purpose. The soul purpose for attracting them is to help them see their light, see their highest potential. Well, how is this person feeling? What's going on with the emotions? Yeah, this is you. Fulfilled. It says satisfied, self-actualized, and realized. I feel like this is your energy as the Empress, as the feminine. And the Empress can be a man collective, okay? This is that feminine energy, but you can most certainly be a man in this energy. So put it however it resonates. Like I said, if you're not a woman and you can be a masculine energy, and either you're pregnant with ideas or you could be pregnant if you're a woman. Put it however it resonates. You're very fertile. And I'm not meaning that in like a repopulating way, even though I am. Y'all get what I'm saying. There's just something about you. You are so focused on who you are that you're tapping into your ideas, your possibilities, your gifts, your talents. Pregnant with wisdom. Yep. What else? So I feel like you are satisfied. You're recognizing a lot about yourself, and that takes a lot of focus. So whereas this person thinks that you busy, you got all these options, I feel like I'm talking to somebody here. Yeah, you busy, but you're busy on good things. You're busy on focusing on the things that make you happy. You could be focused on your children, building a legacy for your children. Yeah, this person's exhausted. They're exhausted because they do things the hard way. It says fatigued, drained, and spent. And plus, you're not in their energy. I feel like when you exited stage left and took your energy away, this person didn't really have no life force energy. They was getting it from you. That's part of this Emperor in the reverse, you know, their strategy or their MO is to control other people. They harvest other people's energies. So I feel like this person is exhausted. And on top of that, they're watching you level up. That could be exhausting. This person's doing their shadow work. That's exhausting. Like, shadow work ain't no pump. If you've ever done your dark night of the shadow, you already know. Yeah, because this person was full of pride. You already know. You done found yourself many a times balled up in the fetal position having an ugly cry. Because you are seeing some things about yourself that's just, it's a purge. It's literally a purge, and it's a lot of healing that takes place when you're doing your shadow work. And we are always in the position to do more shadow work. I mean, we never really fully get to that point where we know truly everything about ourselves and our destiny. So I feel like as the Empress, you're still learning too, but I don't know, you're just so more far ahead. I don't want to say like you're leaving this person behind, but you are, because this person made the choice not to follow you. They ran away. But you're always leaving breadcrumbs. You're always leaving a path or something back to what this person needs. I don't know how to put that. I hope that made sense. But anyway, what else? And you're compassionate. There's something about the way that you love this person. You provide a safety, or you provide a safe place for this person. There's something about the connection between you and them. This person feels like you're home to them. They can be themselves around you. And for some, this could have heightened that intimidation. Maybe that made them feel weird because I don't know, you brought out the emotions in this person. But anyway, they know that if they needed compassion, you are the #1 person that they would choose for compassion and sympathy. And I feel like this person misses that. They genuinely miss that about you. Because nobody else does it like you do. Does that make sense? Nobody does it like you. Who sings that song? Is that Babyface? And nobody knows it but me. I don't know why I just heard that. Babyface had a song back in the day called Nobody Knows It But Me. Y'all might want to check that song out. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to a little Babyface, okay? Yeah, there's something about this person. Because they're going through this shadow work, they feel exposed. And I feel like you didn't purposefully do this, but I just feel like this person, because there are people who look up to them. Maybe you guys have mutual friends, family is watching. Because I feel like at one point in time, this person felt like, you know, because they were mad at you. They gossiped about you. They talked shit about you. And I feel like all of the words that they spoke against you, now they're eating those words. So it just feels like heavy shadow work, fam. Yeah, and without your compassion, without your loving arms to make them feel safe and secure, they're exposed. They feel exposed. I got excited. This could be your energy, collective. It says elated, thrilled, and enthusiastic. I love that. I don't know. You got something going on, something that you're creating, or what's this excited? Oh, yeah, you're creating. Yep. So I'm talking to somebody who's in this Empress energy. You've been busy. You've been busy. You've been creating. You've been using your skills, your talents, your abilities to build something, to invent something for the collective. You could be telling me that you've been expressing yourself a lot more. Maybe the spiritual wisdom and knowledge that's coming out of you is the way that you're expressed. I don't know. You're doing something. And I feel like you are excited. You're excited about what the future holds. Your excitement and your happiness makes this person feel resentful, bitter, because they're frustrated, because they're blocked. So they're resentful because they can't have access to this time period of your life. You blocked them out. Not only did you block them out, but I feel like spiritually they're blocked out. And it's making them feel inadequate. It feels like they feel like you are leaving them behind. Wow. Somebody here is dealing with depression. So let's talk about that. 3 symptoms to let you know when somebody here could be suffering from depression would be the feelings of worthlessness, the feelings of hopelessness, and the feelings of helplessness. This person feels empty. I keep hearing that Babyface song, and nobody knows it but me. Yeah, I feel like this person's alone. I really want to listen to that song, but I know I would get in trouble for listening to it. I keep hearing him say, why didn't I say the things I needed to say? How could I let my angel get away? Now my world is just crumbling down. Y'all got to listen to the song, fam. It's deep. I love me some Babyface. Nights are lonely. The days are so... Ugh, I can't stop hearing him in my head. Anyway, I can't stop thinking about the loving we had, and I'm missing you. And nobody knows it but me. Wow. Somebody here is crying. They don't tell anybody this. Now I'm feeling this energy. It feels sad. It really does. They do feel overwhelmed. Damn, I was not expecting that part. I'm coming out of that energy. If this person could say something to you, collective, what would they say? Let's see. Let's see. If they could genuinely express their truth without feelings of pride and ego, what would they say? Let's see. Clear and concise message. Okay, Babyface. I just heard him saying, I'm dying inside, and nobody knows it but me. Ooh. Damn. Okay, they said they set in their ways. That's not good. That's not good. That is not good. Didn't we see a card? Anyway, about pride, self-exaltation. I can't believe I worked so hard to get you and then I pushed you away. So they know. They know. They know what they did. That's what I'm saying. They going through their shadow work. They doing some heavy reflection. You said stuck like Chuck. Ooh. It took me a long time to realize that I do love you. What you mean? I feel like this is the type of energy where it be love at first sight. So this person was running away from their true feelings. It took me a long time. Because they've been set in their ways. That's why. This person could be like, I'll never love another person. I only love myself. I don't know why. I don't know. Is it this person's upbringing? They've had their heart closed off or they've been cold-hearted. They just set it up to where they never would love another person. They never would allow another person to see them, their true emotions. Don't believe what you see or hear because I'm not okay. There's no passion in my life. I feel like I'm stuck in Groundhog Day. Didn't somebody just say stuck like Chuck? Stuck in Groundhog Day. I miss holding you and touching your skin. Wow. The reason you've been thinking about me is because I've been thinking about you. So let's talk about it real quick, collective. You and this person are very telepathic with each other. Y'all got this heightened telepathy thing going on. When you find yourself out of nowhere thinking about this person, just know that that's a part of this telepathy energy. Because I feel like for the most part, you busy. So when you stop and start thinking about them, you could be like, why am I thinking about this person? That's not because of anything that you did. I feel like this person's thinking about you. I should have handled things differently, especially with you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like there's nobody like you. You did something to this person. You imprinted on this person. I can't listen to music right now because I hear you through the songs. Have you ever felt like that? I've had times in my life where I felt like that. Like, now I'm hearing, okay, I'm hearing two songs. I'm hearing Toni Braxton, It's Just Another Sad Love Song. And then I'm hearing Mariah Carey. She had a song about not being able to listen to love songs too. But definitely Toni Braxton, It's Just Another Sad Love Song. Breaking my heart or taking my heart like crazy. How does that go? Something about her heart like crazy. Anyway, I'm hearing songs. Y'all bear with me because sometimes spirit gives me songs. I love music, so it makes sense for me. Especially old school music. But yeah, they can't listen to music because if they do, it's going to take them to a dark place. Missing you even more. Ooh. And I saw somebody post this in the chat. Something about a third party. But it says, I'm in a karmic relationship, but we sleep in separate beds. So this person's in a toxic relationship. On top of everything, somebody's person could be in a toxic karmic relationship. Now, this person could have thought that somebody else was an easier option, especially with them being, you know, the Emperor in reverse, somebody that they could control or somebody that wouldn't buck up against them. Somebody here that would be like a yes man, yes girl. I don't know, but I feel like they're finding out that that's nothing but karma. Somebody's, I don't know if they're dealing with like a gold digger or somebody here that's draining them. They're getting their ass whooped in a karmic relationship. They always told me I am one of a kind. Didn't know what that meant as a kid. As a woman, I now know. R.I.P. Dad, 1983. Oh, R.I.P. to Dad. It says, deep down, I know that this environment isn't the best for me or my kids, but I care more about what happened to me during my childhood. Yeah, somebody here is really going through. This feels like shadow work. You know, spirit could be taking this person through inner child healing. They could be mothering themselves, nurturing them. It's a lot going on for this person. So they're subjecting themselves to a karmic relationship, and it's teaching them a lot. It's teaching them a lot about who they truly are. Because I feel like as the Emperor in the reverse, and this could be a woman in this masculine energy, put it however it resonates. But I feel like this person really and truly thought that they had this in the bag. It says self-exaltation. It's something about the way that this person saw themselves. Let me see if I can find that card. I got so many daggone cards out here, collective. First of all, it causes them to make bad decisions. But where is that card? Self-exaltation. Because I love how the picture on it symbolizes exactly what I'm trying to say here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Yeah, unrealistic expectations. But there was, anyway, on the front of the card was a little kitten, like a cub, a lion cub. And this lion cub is looking in a puddle of water. And he sees himself as a big old lion. There it is. Here it is, collector. So it says self-exaltation. This person saw themselves as something more grandeur than who they truly are. It says elevating self-importance is manifesting in prideful attitudes toward others. Yeah. This person is being humbled. Now I'm hearing, sit down, be humble, sit down, hold up, sit down. I'm sorry, y'all, because that's not funny. But for some reason, I just heard that, sit down and be humble. Like, I don't know, this situation is causing this person to have several seats. It's not funny. It's not. All right, let me get it together. Okay, so yeah, somebody here. Now I can't stop hearing it. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to make it through this reading. Come on, Spirit. It says, I know you are upset with me, and I'm upset with myself. I can't stop hearing it now. Let me get through this reading. Let me finish. But yeah, I feel like this person, they've lost their passion for things. Now that you're no longer there. And I'm going to listen to that song when I get off of this. Kendrick Lamar. Is that, what's the name of that song? Kendrick Lamar, where he be like, sit down and be humble. Is that the name of it? All right, collector. What else should I pull? I don't know what else to pull. Yeah, let's pull from this deck. Clear and concise message. Be humble. We all singing it now. My bad. My bad. All right. Somebody here is going through a Saturn return. Saturn is the planet of discipline and get yourself together. It's all about lessons. Anyway, it says tough love is necessary in order to shed parts of yourself that are immature or standing in the way of expanding. Yeah, this is, I don't know, it's just something about what's going on and happening with this person is helping them. They might not feel like it, but it is. It's going to help this person make a decision to elevate to their higher self, which is good if they so choose to do that. Because I don't know what your person going to do. I mean, I don't know what this person going to do. Come through. Divine power. That's what I'm saying. This is somebody who has the potential to be a very powerful leader. But they got some things, child, some beliefs that just don't help. It says, believe in the divine power within you, because once it's awakened, a whole new life will start to take shape for you. Yeah, first of all, this person has to believe that they can have this. And I feel like by watching you, anything is possible. They like, if you believe in magic, they see you as, I don't know, maybe they think you performing magic. I don't know where that song just came from, y'all, but that's what I heard. But yeah, you out here transmute. You are a magician. You out here transmuting pain into power. That's exactly what you did as the Empress. You said, I wish I never had feelings for this person because now it's hard to work with this person. Yeah, it was because of your fiery passion. Didn't we start this reading off talking about passion? Yeah, we did. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the very, very, very first card that came out was Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel deals with the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra, or sacral chakra, however you pronounce that, is located where your reproductive organs are. And the mantra is, I want. So this is about dreams, passion, resiliency, will, the things that you want, your power to manifest. So yeah, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you are somebody who is fiery. Where you fiery, passionate, you on fire, okay? It says be intense, be passionate, and worked up about things that matter, things that change your life. Yeah. Yep. Okay, what else? Somebody here could have a black cat. Ask the cards. Okay. It says, seek a trusted tarot reader to help you gain a deeper understanding and insight to your situation. So the reason why I roll my eyes is because there's another deck, and we keep getting this card talking about tarot dependency. Anyway, fam, I just feel like ultimately, even though it says ask the cards, I feel like this is about trusting your intuition, okay? Because for me as a tarot reader, I feel like the cards are a tool. The only way that I can explain what I see in the cards is by my own definition of my intuition and my instincts. So at the end of the day, it's you. You are literally the answers. You have the answers. But I mean, for some people, you know, getting a little confirmation, getting a little clarity, ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, fam. Because sometimes, I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to help each other. There's certain things that, you know, I've experienced in life that can help other people and vice versa. So, but it says seek a trusted tarot reader. And let me just say this real quick to the collective. Please be careful with, you know, going to people and allowing them access to your energy. Everybody don't need to access your energy, fam. Okay, and I'm just going to say that because be careful. All right. Don't be out here just trusting anybody to just access your Akashic records, because everybody can't be trusted. And I'm going to leave that at that. Anyway, let's see. Say it. Say what you're afraid to say. If you express what you are hiding, it will give you the peace that you seek. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. Ultimately, this could be where this person is headed. Because in the beginning of this reading, I did talk about this person wanting you back. They want to offer you, you know, the love that they should have gave you in the first place. But they're afraid to speak. I think we saw the Knight of Swords come out in the reverse. Wherever he is in this pile. but it was represented by the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And I just feel like this person has not taken any action. And the reason for that is because they're afraid. They're afraid of what you're going to say, because you sitting here as the Queen of Swords. You ready to check somebody, okay? You ain't afraid, you know, to ask important questions. And you're requiring answers, genuine answers. You know, and it better make sense. It better resonate with your spirit. It better, you know, make you feel at ease. Yeah. I feel like this person, and they're afraid to speak their truth. But through this shadow work, or through this, whatever the heck this person is going through, I feel like ultimately Spirit is encouraging and inspiring this person to say it. Say what's on their chest. You know, okay, I have to say this. Has anybody watched the movie Sinners? Has anybody gone to see that yet? I've seen it twice now. No, you know what? Never mind, because I don't want to give nothing away. That movie's still fresh, so. But I will say this. Notice in the movie the self-expression. The self-expression, especially when it comes to the masculine energies in that movie, okay? Because I thought that was, I don't know, it didn't get missed by me. I saw it happen a couple of times in that movie where the man was able to say it, you know? So anyway, I thought that was, yeah. If you have not seen it yet, I need you to go see it. Like I said, I've seen it twice now. I want to actually go see it again. Every time I go see a movie, I pick up something new every time. And that movie had a lot of gems in it. It had a lot of gems. So anyway, all right, collective, let's get a couple more messages to close this reading out. Let's use the chosen ones, the 144. This is by Maji, the High Priestess. She has a channel here on YouTube. You probably are familiar with her, but I love this deck that she created. Ooh, it says, not only are you a miracle, but one is on its way to you. And I just saw Jesus descendant. And when I get with that, Jesus descendant, you know, Jesus performed miracles. And I feel like you can too, just like this Emperor in the reverse. There's something very powerful about you. Yeah, you're an Earth Angel. Her name is Maji. I don't know if you guys can see it there. M-A-J-I, Maji, the High Priestess. Yeah, this person is going through an awakening. This person's going through an, ooh, okay, you got a big mission on Earth. I feel like the both of you do. I feel like the both of you do. You both have big missions here to fulfill. Big purposes to fulfill. All right, let's see. Clear and concise message. Let's just allow a couple of these to come out and let's see. Judgment day for your enemies. So yeah, I feel like by you standing up for yourself, by you embodying your energy, accepting yourself, standing up for yourself. Ooh, oh, okay. High Priestess, Justice, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you definitely call judgment on this situation. Any kind of abuse. Not just with this situation, this person, this Emperor in the reverse, but anybody. I feel like those days of you being, you know, bullied or made to feel like you're unworthy. You could be telling me you're the black sheep of the family. You could have been made or ostracized by your peers, your friends. Whatever that energy is, I feel like you have overcome that. You've overcome that. You transmute. You are showing up as an alchemist. You are showing up as an alchemist, and I feel like you have the power to transmute. You know this now. You have the power to transmute any pain. Give me a minute. Let me get my bearing, and I promise you, I'm going to transmute my problems into solutions. That's just something that, you know, over time, you come to realize. Like there's obstacles and adversities that come, but you You have always made a way. You have always figured it out. So I feel like any tricks from anybody from your past, anybody who has tried to manipulate you or make you feel some kind of way, I feel like you see it and you transmute it. You block it. You definitely stand up for yourself. You protect yourself. Yeah, and you're divinely protected. I got divine protection and intervention. And you are divinely protected. I feel like I'm talking to somebody, you know this. You know that God has stepped in on your behalf a few times, okay? Just when, I mean, in the nick of time, too. Yeah, you know this about yourself. Okay. Yeah, because you an ambassador. You an ambassador. You are an earth angel. You are a light worker. You are a healer. You stand for higher vibrational energies. I'm telling you, I keep seeing this. You have a big mission. You have a big purpose to fulfill. And I feel like as the Empress, you have already started to embark on your life's purpose, your soul's purpose. Somebody in the chat said something about what's my purpose. I don't know what your purpose is, love, but this is one way that you'll know what your purpose is. First of all, you can't be distracted. So if you're in toxic relationships or if you got a lot of distractions in your life, that's going to keep you furthest away from your soul's purpose. But I feel like you will know what your soul's purpose is. You will know what your soul's purpose is by virtue of whatever it is that you do it so well, like the back of your hand. Like your creative ideas, whatever inspires you, whatever makes you the happiest, whatever you just feel like you gotta do, no matter what, no matter how many years have passed, you might have put something down, you pick it right back up. You will know what your soul's purpose is, but you gotta be focused. You cannot be in a state of despair and just distracted, doing 1,000 things, people pleasing, giving your energy, sacrificing yourself. That's not going to help you find your purpose. So I hope that helps. I hope that made sense. But anyway, let's see. Okay, what else? Okay, DNA upgrade. DNA upgrade. So yeah, I feel like you were always destined to be great. Greatness is in your DNA. You just have to activate it. You have to activate it. You have to make the choices and decisions to put yourself in alignment to activate your higher self. That's nothing that nobody can give you, and nobody's going to hold your hand or point you in that direction. Well, I mean, they do kind of point you in your direction. One thing that I've come to realize is all the oppositions of my life, whether it be family or whether it be my peers or people that, you know, I've encountered in my life, they've all been trainers for me. They've all been situational teachers for me, because each and every time I've learned something, even if I was hurt, angry, when I take the time to reflect, when I take the time to look back over things, I have come to realize that a lot of these people were my ops because there was something that I needed to learn from them about myself. So I don't know. I personally, I feel like it's in my DNA to be destined for greatness. I don't know about nobody else, but I can speak up for myself. I feel like I was always destined to be great. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, sometimes it takes us a minute to get to that place of greatness. And sometimes for some people it happens overnight. I don't know, but I know for me it's taken a long time. And that's okay, because I know I'm in the right place at the right time. I know everything happens in divine timing. And sometimes I made some decisions that have distracted my course or taken me on the wrong path. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I just know that I am destined to fulfill a purpose. All right, fam. Bottom of the deck, we got, ooh, look. Black sheep. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody here. You've always been made to feel like the outsider. Anyway, it says dreams are coming true. I'm going to leave that here. I hope this message helps. I hope this message brought clarity, a confirmation, even if it was one thing that I said. I hope I was able to bring light, because that is my purpose. That's my intention, is to help enlighten others. And I hope I did that. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you will hit the like button. I hope you will subscribe to the channel and support me. And so that I can bring more messages like this. But with that being said, collective, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. And I want you guys to be safe. Take it easy on yourself. Give yourself grace. And enjoy your journey. And whatever you do, take risks. Don't sleep on what potential you can achieve. Because I don't know about you, but I hate to be the one to be like, I woulda, shoulda, coulda. That's one thing I do not want to say about myself as I get older. So thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you again soon. Peace, fam. My pleasure. Take care, fam.